The Toronto Raptors are NBA champions for the very first time in their history. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA here to talk about the historic win by the Raptors in Game 6 as they close out the NBA Finals at the Oracle in front of the Warriors home crowd, the very last game in Oakland. And here to talk about that incredible Game 6. Boy, was that stressful. Certainly was for me. Break down this game, break down Toronto's very first NBA championship, what this means for them, who's going to win MVP. Well, we actually know who wins MVP. It's going to be Kawhi Leonard in terms of finals MVP, but just break down this game for you guys because I have a lot to get to. So let's talk about the game in general. Very close game throughout. I mean, it ended up being a 4-point lead, but it was teetering the entire way. You know, Raptors take the lead, Warriors take the lead, Raptors take the lead, Warriors take the lead, and it just kept going and going, and that's how close it was. But we all know the biggest storyline in this game was that even though the Toronto Raptors won, Klay Thompson was lost for the Warriors in this game, and he was absolutely on fire. He was going berserk. He had 36 points. We saw Game 6 Klay, so absolutely we see that the Warriors down KD, and now they were down Klay Thompson. Certainly they did not have enough, and it proved to be true as Raptors won the game. I will get to the Klay injury in a second. Before I do, let me just give credit to the Toronto Raptors and their depth. Here's the thing about Toronto. They might not have, you know, 2 or 3 bona fide stars, but if you want to talk about a team with chemistry, with great defense, with great depth, it's the Toronto Raptors, okay? This is why they were able to beat the Milwaukee Bucks. This is why they were able to beat the Philadelphia 76ers. 2 teams you could argue are better than them talent-wise, and certainly now the Golden State Warriors. Again, we'll talk about the injury situation in a second. But the reason they were able to do so, guys like Fred VanVleet coming off the bench and contributing 22 points today, huge three-pointers. I mean, you need to start calling Fred VanVleet Fred Van Elite because that is how he played in this game. And he was just absolutely phenomenal. They don't win this game without his contribution. Serge Ibaka, 15 points off the bench. He was huge. And then Kyle Lowry, he was the best player in this game. He was better than Kawhi Leonard in Game 6. Not throughout the series. We know Kawhi Leonard has been the best player in the series. But just Game 6, 26 points with 7 rebounds and 10 assists. He showed up and showed out right from the beginning. Three-pointer after three-pointer. And then Pascal Siakam coming on late, 26 points there. So the depth. The defense, I mean, the box and one defense on Steph Curry, they're absolutely stifling him. He couldn't get anything going, was 2 for 7 in the first half. Just never found a groove. And give credit to Toronto Raptors defense because the Warriors have never seen a defense like this. I believe in their entire run to the NBA Finals, this was the best defense they ever played. And the Raptors proved why they won this game. Now, talking about the injury situation with Klay Thompson, absolutely. The Warriors probably win this game. They certainly could have won this game, obviously, and you want to give them a better shot with Klay Thompson. Here's my gripes with it. 2015, the Warriors won the NBA championship. You guys remember that was when Andre Iguodala won Finals MVP. Who did they play that year? It was the Cleveland Cavaliers. And who did the Cleveland Cavaliers have? They had LeBron James, and they also had Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, but they did not play in the NBA Finals. Kyrie Irving was lost after Game 1. Kevin Love was lost earlier in that playoffs when Kelly Olynyk dislocated a shoulder out of his socket, if you remember that. And so the Warriors won that championship because it was literally LeBron or bust, okay? So you have to keep things in perspective here. If you want to take away this championship from the Raptors because they played a Warriors team without Klay and KD, then I get to take away that championship from the Warriors when they played the Cavs without Kyrie and Love. So just trying to stay objective here is there has been a championship that the Warriors have won because of injury. Injuries happen, okay? They are a part of sports. So again, I don't want you guys to take credit away from the Raptors. They deserve this. They were the better team throughout these games, okay? With Klay Thompson, the Raptors beat the Warriors twice in Oakland, okay? In Golden State. So give credit to the Toronto Raptors. This is why in the playoffs, experience matters, chemistry matters, great defense matters. If I were to sum that up in terms of why the Raptors won, first and foremost, incredible defense. I mean, their defense, go and watch that. They put on a defensive mastermind, a defensive clinic, just absolutely phenomenal. great chemistry, great contributions off the bench, and just overall great team effort built around a superstar in Kawhi Leonard. And now everyone's going to ask about whether he's staying or leaving. Let's worry about that later. And let's just enjoy this for Toronto, man, because here's the thing. I love when franchises that have never won a championship win one. It feels great. Even across all sports. Remember when the Cubs won the World Series in 2016? It had been 100+ years for them. So Raptors' first ever NBA championship. I mean, that is incredible for them. So happy for Raptors fans. If you are watching, congratulations to you guys. You guys proved you were the better team again in this series, and you guys won it, and you guys absolutely deserved it because this was an incredible series. This is why we love competitive basketball. And again, if Kevin Durant's playing, Warriors probably win this series. But again, this was the gripes we had. Remember with KD making the NBA less competitive. Look how great these finals were when they were competitive. My God, this was awesome. So like I said, love it, love it, love it. Kawhi Leonard, phenomenal series. Didn't have a great game 6. His other guys stepped up. That's what you need sometimes. But other than that, love this for the Toronto Raptors. They are the 2019 NBA champions. Thanks for watching. If you guys agree or disagree, let me know down below. Comment. As always, thank you.